Alright, I'm gonna just conclude that the west part of Waco is very relaxed and safe. Very relaxed and safe. I don't see any problems anywhere. It's very nice. I'm almost tempted to park in the parking lot overnight, but I've found the perfect spot along the side of this road next to this apartment complex. I could do that for 100% guaranteed safety from getting bothered. But, I mean, there's a downside. I'd like to park kind of in an isolated spot in the parking lot. And then I could pull out my 45 and play with my toy and possibly cook in the morning. I don't want to get tempted to cook tonight because the Target closes at 11, and I don't know what time McDonald's closes, but I don't want to be rushing to the bathroom, so I'm not gonna eat anything major tonight. All right, this doesn't look pretty. I think it's just a little kid and her mom playing with her, maybe. She's like, "Stop, open the door." Okay, I think she's getting in. Playing games. The mom came running out to this car. I thought that was unusual. And she just wanted to beat her kid here to her car. Alright, I'm getting really a lot of heart problems and I'm trying to sleep. I wonder if I have mold, if I stirred up the mold. I really believe it's the spinal misalignment, but maybe mold too. So last night my heart went from failing, it felt like it was failing, to this morning it feels fine. What is going on? Is it the pollution? Is it I'm recovering from a spinal misalignment? Is it diet? I'm just so confused. It really was feeling like it was failing, and now it feels fine. But I did wake up. My big toe felt like a little numb and like there's rocks, kind of like a diabetic thing. It's just so strange. See, several things were going through my head as I was struggling to sleep. I'm like, I took a nap for an hour earlier between 6 and 7, and then when I go to sleep last night, I was struggling. What made the difference? Why was I struggling um, when I didn't struggle and I took that hour nap? And it's like I did stir things up in the car. Could it be mold? Was the mold? God, do I still have some bad mold in here? Maybe I need to shake things off, check things out. It's like, is it mold? Is it me? Is it the environment? I there's a lot of things to think about. I could probably attack the mold issue, try to shake things out, check things out closer. See, cleaning out my car, I can smell a lot of mold stuff towards the bottom. Now that I've gotten to the bottom, I'm gonna throw away some things. Like, this shirt has no visible signs of mold, but I definitely smell a strong smell. I'm thinking that smell was causing my heart to like feel like I was dying. So they do have a no soliciting, loitering, or trespassing, but they didn't. No private security guard came by to tell me to move. I slept over next to this ATM. I moved over there. I was a little concerned about a private security, but they don't have any. This place is pretty darn safe. And this is a much a bank district. The Central National Bank, it's like 5, 6, 7, 8 stories. And then off in the distance, you got Wells Fargo looming too, about the same height, pretty close to each other. They can have that. Two large bank buildings so close to each other and still be profitable. Is this the smell that's gonna kill me? I keep asking that when I smell it. It's there. The slight mold smell is there. I just don't know. I can't have my heart failing like this, though. Alright, cooking catfish in the Walmart parking lot. I just want to say that I am done with salmon. Alright, I'll take the lesser amount of omega-3 with catfish, simply because it tastes better. Oh my god. Catfish for breakfast. I think I want to have more catfish in my diet. You can eat unlimited amounts to your fill. It's not a cheap venture. I'm gonna need to try to make more money somehow, but I want to protect my heart because I'm getting tired of this problem. When I come out of my car, I should demonstrate this better, but I'm always grabbing the top of the car and pulling myself out. So I'm constantly pulling my left chest. I'm doing that, and I'm feeling that in my chest. It's like in bad shape. I might get into the habit more of putting bread in right after the fish, and I swirl it around to soak up the oils, and that's almost like putting butter on bread. Just remembered I picked up these seeds at HEB, and they're raw, and they pop every so often like popcorn, but they don't turn into popcorn. A lot of seeds will pop. Sesame seeds, pumpkin. I think fish has a tendency to put people in a good spirit upon consumption. Eating that greasy, meaty flesh somehow has a good experience to it. Not with salmon though. I don't know how to deal with salmon. That stuff is just too dry, like tuna practically. Tuna's either. Tuna doesn't put. No, okay, not all fish puts you in a good spirit. Catfish does. So I had that maintenance guy spend a couple of minutes. He picked up tissue and stuff that fell from my car when I was cleaning it out. He was on top of that. Imagine somebody walking up to a really dirty person and just spending like 5-10 minutes picking up all their trash right next to them. It's a bit of a reddish liquid in here. Right now with this bicycle, I'm blowing up not just the front tire but the rear before every bicycle ride. I don't know what to expect with the rear now. It's pretty like beat up. The front one it lasts an entire trip, but I don't know the back one now. All right, I think I realize what's going on here. I think I got cancer. I have an obvious lump in my chest, and it's affecting my heart. It's certainly cancer. All right, I'm looking for a place to launch the drone because there's this factory off in the distance I want to circle around, but finding the perfect spot is not easy. I could launch from underneath the bridge. I'm looking for behind buildings or something. I keep this is the second time I look behind a Walmart, and there's people. I don't want to deal with people, and I don't really want to go too far away. But I mean, I got to do what it takes to check that operation out. Got a lot of mourning witnesses around here. Don't really care for that. If people gotta eat, smells like bacon. That smells good. But I have fish. I'm ready, or catfish, to cook when I get back to my car. All right, I assume this splatter was on accident, but it's pretty cool. At the whatever furniture store. All right, I can't believe this stuff. There's actually, I see a head. The guy stepped out now, or he's ducked down. There's actually a gate guard in there. They got a big old fence. They got a lot of security. It's very curious. I'm not just gonna fly right here in front of that gate guard. My God, there's really not great places to launch. I think I'll need to get into the grass. I don't have my pad with me, but I didn't think I really would have needed it. First, I thought I was gonna launch just behind Walmart conveniently from a parking lot, but then there's just too many people. Then I thought maybe I'll come over here and just find a little isolated spot. And then I see that gate guard behind the home zone. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta be careful. So now I gotta consider the woods more. Well, I thought about here, but it just seems too open to witnesses still. This would be an okay spot if I could just get lower. This wasn't, well, it's pretty dry on the other side. Oh my God, right over there. I just have to worry about launching. I have to get across too. There's a nice little dry spot. That's flat. Which way do you think the garbage is going? Wow, it's quite a collection. It gets pretty deep. Right on the other side. What do you think? Can I take off? I got lines. I got the tree. It's gonna be a very tight landing. That's my biggest concern, is that tight landing. Very tight. It's slightly tight takeoff. I can handle the takeoff, but it's that landing right in this, just only this spot. So I don't want to land it in the water. I'm gonna have to move slow, and that's gonna attract attention.